Hey Scorpio, it's your girl Alex, and this is a bit of a pop-up reading. I couldn't tell you what the hell was going on with my voice, but I feel like Phoebe when she got sick. I sound a little more sexier and raspier. We starting early. God, angels, universe, can you please bless Scorpio with some great information? Thank you. I love you, love you, love you. Amen. All right, Scorpio, what you got going on? Hopefully this reading addresses your current situation, right? What's around you, who's around you, what's in you, where you should be headed, with certain things you should be concentrating on. That's my intention for this reading. So let's see if angels comply. All right, we got the naked people with the tape over their genitals. And their private parts. Their goody two shoes. Ooh, your lovers. And the Six of Swords. Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. What's happening to the poot? To the poot up. What you doing over there? Second guessing. She's crying probably because there's some sort of ball or toy, out of her reach. Okay, so Snowflake, what is going on over there? As soon as I hit record. All right, hopefully she grabs another toy. So we have the lovers. The lovers is exactly that. The object of your spiritual desires, whether that's a person, place, or thing, right? Could be getting over some sort of painful, heartbreaking event and really, really weighing and balancing how this event really affects your entire world, entire life, okay? And I feel like happiness has been a challenge for a lot of you, right? The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment, but it kind of feels like it's been a struggle, right? 9 steps forward, 8 steps back, right? Or 8 steps forward, 9 steps back. And I feel like for a lot of you, I'm hearing you're wanting to break some sort of chain, break some sort of pattern. Absolutely, yes, angels. They're saying there's an opportunity for healing here, especially with that Three of Swords on the table. Then with that Eight of Swords, right? Because the Eight of Swords, to an extent, keeps you going back to the Three of Swords, right? But the Six of Swords kind of says, listen, calm down. You know what I mean? Or resolute is what I heard. Resolve. So for many of you, you could have been in a long-term situation, whether it's relationship, family, professional, what have you, right? Relationship as in personal relationship. Whatever this is or was, it was supposed to go the distance. But I feel like for some of you, you're really, really, really second guessing, is this shit gonna cross the street, let alone go the distance, whatever that means to you. As in, professionally, you could have just started a job and you've been there for 3 months and you're like, I don't know, Alex. I mean, 3 months, they'd be lucky if they can get 4 out of me. 4 months out of me. I do kind of feel like right now, it feels like the past is attacking your brain, okay? The Eight of Swords is being trapped in your perception, meaning you are today, right now, a sum of all of your experiences, everything you went through in life. And I've been saying this in personal readings, which are still open, by the way. Link is in the description. But I've been saying this in personal readings. Not only are you a sum of your total life experiences, but all of the DNA of anybody who is involved in creating you is also sitting inside of you as well, right? So your entire ancestral lineage is sitting inside of you. An example, if you have a lineage of being oppressed, being bullied, being tied down, weighed down, blocked continuously, then that energy sits inside of you today. For some of you, it's very active mentally, right? It's swirling around. Anytime you fall in love, it pops up. Anytime you get a new job, it pops up. Anytime you start a friendship, it pops up. Hell, you get a new dog or cat, and it's like, sorry, my son called me twice, but I had to take his call. So anyway, it just kind of feels like right now, the past is repeating itself quite hard for a lot of you, especially mentally. Now, I know that you are imprisoned by your thoughts because the Eight of Swords, but right next to the Eight of Swords is the Hermit card. So not only are you kneecap deep in your head, let's take a minute and visualize that, right? You're knee deep in your head. You have shut down, you've shut yourself off, you've blocked out people, you've blocked out communication. Guess what else you blocked out? You blocked out, for some of you, rationality. You've blocked out sensibility. You've blocked out positivity, right? The Eight of Swords, Hermit, and the Four of Pentacles kind of feels like you're holding on to a frame of thought that could be completely made up in your mind. For some of you, you could have experienced some sort of heartbreak in a personal relationship, right? Three of Swords is something broke your heart. Something broke your heart, like maybe you're realizing, hey, this thing that I've invested so much time, energy, and love into is not really working out. So maybe I need to kind of second guess if this thing is going to make me happy. There's a breakup here, right? There's a breakup. Angels just said there's a disjointing. So something has broken alignment, right? Again, it could be a physical, everyday human relationship that's breaking up. Somebody's moving on and going back home. They're realizing that I can't make it here. I can't do it here. I'm not happy here. And it's time to defect. Look at this. And the Eight of Cups falls out. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Scorpio. Now here's you, right, with the Tower. Is this you? I feel like that this reading is going to resonate heavily with those of you who are at a distance, right? Whether you moved from your home city, you're currently working a contract overseas, you are distant, hence disconnected from what you feel makes you the happiest. For a lot of you, it has to do with money. I took this job, Alex, thinking that, it's the most money I've made in my life. So I took it thinking that I would be happy, but I'm freaking miserable. Ooh, child, whose message is that? Excuse me, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Cups, triple fours. What's that? The Four of Swords that's missing? Seven of Swords. Okay. Many of you, if this is not you, it could be someone you're dealing with. Somebody's trapped in the past, right? Literally. Like angels are saying someone is even having literal physical flashbacks of the past. It almost to me kind of feels like psychologically someone is stuck in a trigger, okay? They were triggered and right now that trigger is looping, the thoughts are racing, and they're not positive thoughts, right? Angels are like, positive thoughts never run a race. Positive thoughts don't go shopping for tennis shoes or sneakers or running shoes. As in, Positive thoughts don't race. Only negative thoughts race. Go figure. First time I'm hearing about it. Anyway. 6, 7, 8 of Swords. Okay? Someone cannot find their way towards the light at the end of the tunnel is what I just heard. Okay? Yeah. I know, grim and yeah. All right. Angels are like, it's just grim and dim. And you know what? I sat down over here and I'm like, I feel like doing a reading. And as I'm delivering this reading, I'm really realizing how much somebody needs this message. As in right now, somebody is in a deep rabbit hole and they can't find their way out. Ace of Cups. Now let me say something. Let me say something to anybody right now who is struggling. I don't know you. I don't. And I didn't even know you needed this message, right? I knew to come to the table and do a reading. Even Snowflake is quiet, right? The reason why this information is coming out and is coming to those who need it is because you're loved. The end, period, right? This is my time. That's the most valuable thing that I own in this life is time. The second valuable thing, the major valuable thing is energy. And for whomever needs this message right now, I'm giving it to you because I love you. Ace of Cups. God loves you. Universe loves you. So if you are right now standing on the edge of whatever, right? Please know the universe will always show up in unexpected ways to stand by you and just be like, look, what's going on? Talk to me, right? Right now, you're having these racing thoughts. Right now, all you can think of is negative. Right now, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Right now, happiness seems foreign, okay? But we want you to know we're still here, right? We're here when you're happy. We're here when you're sad. We're here when you feel nothing. We're here when you feel everything. And when we think about the Lovers and the break and the Ace of Cups showing up, for someone, you just had some sort of revelation that, holy shit, how does Alex know I need this specific message at this moment in time? Because you are loved. 4 of Pentacles. Scorpio, again, I've been talking about this last couple of readings, is a fixed sign, right? You guys, like Aries, are a creature of habit. You like routine. You may deny it, but you love predictability. Even though it does nothing for you, your intuitiveness and your investigative powers and your freaking cosmically awesome abilities to research and uncover, things that are hidden very deeply, right? Predictability does nothing for you in that respect, right? But when it comes to dealing with the outside world, when it comes to dealing with life, Scorpio don't like no fucking surprises. I know, my angel said, and you about to have no voice, Alex, but you delivering this message. You damn right. Scorpio means everything to me. 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the three of Swords. What I just heard is for some of you, you've been feeling this way for a long time. Since March 5th, 2025. Angels said, if you can, because child, I can't remember yesterday sometimes. But if you can, maybe go back in your phone and maybe if you use your calendar, go to your calendar and look up March 5th, 2025 and think about what was going on during that date and time. Okay? Because I feel like for some of you, you've been in this cloud over you, rabbit hole, can't see the light at the end of the tunnel since about March 2025. Okay? You know, it's weird. I was going to say, and for a lot of you, you're not really doing anything about it. That's the Five of Swords. So I have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I feel the Five of Cups. I hope I don't get it. But right now I got the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Some of you are coping with this particular state and phase by using some sort of escapism. And typically, I hope this Seven of Cups doesn't drop, but if it does, I wouldn't be surprised. Typically, escapism usually involves substances. Six of Swords. But I'm happy to tell you it's coming to an end. I feel like the universe is challenging you, right? Say, for instance, if you are on some sort of ledge or edge, universe is challenging you to take one step back, right? Universe is saying to you yet again, Scorpio, we've been here before. Just take one step, right? One step, not towards your demise. Don't blow up your life, but one step towards resolve. Ten of Pentacles. I can't make this up, right? Because you have the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Angels just said to me, the dream is still alive, right? Your dream is still very much alive and possible. I hope that makes sense. I got my little rubby bubby under the table. Ace of Swords, clarity and truth and communication. That one step could be communicating, right? Letting somebody know, hey, I'm not okay. I mean, for myself personally, I have a bunch of people living in my house right now, and I don't care if I have a good day. I say to people, listen, let me be clear. I'm not okay, right? I'm not okay. And it doesn't mean I'm suffering from anything, right? I do have some personal, how do you say, natural biologic things going on, right? But I am very clear that when I'm having a bad day or something happened or I'm out of alignment, I don't care what my demeanor is, it's rolling off my tongue. Let me be clear. I'm not okay, right? So for a lot of you, even if you want to put it in the comments, right? We've gone through this before. We've had a reading before where if you could just take that one step and let us know, I'm not okay. I still read the comments. I will show up. I always say to people, do not write me a book because I have the attention span of a fucking gnat, right? But if you're not okay, I will send you glorious, beautiful, loving, universal, cosmic energy and infuse you with the power and the strength to take that one step, whatever that one step is. That one step to communicate, that one step off the ledge, that one step back into hope and positivity, that one step that may be the step necessary to pull you, I really want to say hoist you out of this rabbit hole. Look, Page of Pentacles, right? Page of Pentacles is usually that earthly offer that makes it okay. Oh, Lovers. I'm laughing because we opened with Lovers and we closed with Lovers. And the Lovers in the tarot has everything to do with choosing, right? Connection, choosing your person, choosing someone, something to open your heart to and open your heart for. Okay? So even if it's you committing to open your heart, period. Okay? This reading looks like it's highlighting that. What, who, what, where, when, why, and how are you connecting to either this lifetime for a lot of you, to people, to things, and at the end of the day, to God and yourself. God and yourself is one and the same, right? We are all little schmidgets of God. That's just my opinion. That's my belief. That's my experience. That's what I've been told. Okay? As in from angels, not humans. Okay? So anything that this universe can create, any part of this universe is a part of the whole. Okay? And that whole I am calling God. I hope that makes sense. So we open with the lovers, right? And connecting and human connection. And we close with the lovers, which is human connection. Now, if you see the two shitty cards like I do, Seven of Swords and Four of Pentacles, you know that shitty incidences from your past are blocking your human connections. Okay? And for a lot of you, you need some sort of therapy, right? Talk therapy. Now, here's the thing. Best friends are good. Mom and dads are fucking awesome, right? But if you need a professional to sit and listen to you, where you can speak freely and without bias and without judgment, without blame, shame, or the stupid shit, and you are able to air out every and anything, I would encourage that. Okay? Okay, so we're going placement by placement. Angels are saying for some of you, you are acknowledging and realizing, this is backwards. I just noticed that. Yeah, I knew that the Ace of Cups was with the Tower. You are acknowledging that you need love. You would love a partner, right? I always say to people when starting out in dating, especially for anyone who hasn't dated in a very, very long time, the best way, in my earthly opinion, for you to start any relationship is first through friendship. Okay? The thing about friendship is that there are zero expectations. Expectations will fuck up a budding love affair. Okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, start by being friends first. Okay? For a lot of you, it's time to let go of, I don't know if these are self-deprecating thoughts. I don't know if this is depression. I don't know if this is trauma. I don't know if this is wounds. Angel said all of the above, darling. Okay. It is time to move forward and to move on from what has been holding you back. Even if you have been holding you back by self-deprecating thoughts. I can't do this. I can't leave my town. I can't go to school. I can't get out of this dead-end job. If you have been reciting and programming the I can'ts to yourself, the universe is wanting to come in to break the chain to show you that you can. For many of you who are resonating hard with this reading, it is because you are about to break your generational curse. And I ain't talking one lifetime, two lifetime. It feels to me like 90 years, however many lifetimes that is, however many generations that is, or 9 lifetimes, either 90 years or 9 lifetimes. And I know we're sitting in a 9 year. So I feel like 2025, for many of you, again, if you're resonating with this reading hard, this is the year for you to break some long generational curses, all right, or pathology. My angels said this is also going to resonate with those of you who feel different. You're wondering why you were born into the family you were born into. And angels are saying because you were the curse breaker, right? You are not like them because your purpose on this planet was not to continue to carry the torch of despair. Ooh, child. I'm going to have to flag this one as deep or something because, Scorpio, I am digging into your lineage, okay? I am digging deep into your ancestral pockets. Maybe I'll label it as that if I remember. Okay. And I feel like you have a choice, right? You could be a torch passer, right? And leave it up to your kids to do it if you have kids, or your kids' kids. And I know kids is not a word, or that's not the pronunciation, but I pronounce it like that so you can understand the message, right? And Ten of Pentacles is here twice. Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel like this has everything to do with what you are carrying down to the future, to future generations. Okay. It's important for you to leave. Yeah, hell yeah. It's important for you to transform. Why do you think that in your mind you are having these self-deprecating thoughts? I can't do this. I can't leave. I can't go nowhere. I can't excel. I'm just a product of my family, or my mom needs me, or, this house is falling apart and I have to stay here, right? Those thoughts are put in place to keep you in place. But everything inside of you says, I don't belong here. I'm not even of these people, right? And angels are saying, right and exact. You're absolutely right and exact, because you're the cord cutter. And take that as it resonates, because y'all know I don't believe in that. Maybe cord cutting is breaking the curse, breaking the cycle. I'll accept cord cutting by that definition. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. In a very unusual place, right? You have all this muckery going on here, and you got muckery in the end. But this one placement is like Shangri-La, right? And angels are saying, we put those cards in that place because we wanted Scorpio to see what is possible. Eight of Swords right now, you can't see shit. You can't see possibility. You can't see hope. You can't see anything. You can't see connection. You can't see happiness. I mean, I know people in the past would leave me in the comments, I'm not going to date no more because I'm just going to focus on pentacles because everybody I keep meeting is blah, 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 and I'm just going to focus here, right? Shame on you. Like, sorry, no judgment, but shame on you, because all things are possible. Fuck that. I don't subscribe to that whole I can't. Fuck that. My problem is I think I could do everything, and my problem is figuring out what the fuck one thing to do is. Angel said double-edged sword, girl, double-edged sword. But it's a good problem to have when you think you can do everything, right? Instead of the reverse. Eight of Swords, Four of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Four of Wands is achievement and success. There is the possibility. All things are possible. All things. In my universe, all things are possible within reason, right? To think that purple dragons are going to make a comeback, that's not reasonable, okay? But angels are saying they may not be the physical creatures. They could be symbolism for something. Okay, all right. All right. So you have the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I'm coming to you, Scorpio, in this reading, letting you know you're too far in your head. And as long as you stay there, things will remain the same. I think that's the best way to say that. As long as you stay in your head, as long as you stay secluded, as long as you stay trapped, as long as you stay imprisoned, prison, so shall you be imprisoned, right? But the Page of Pentacles is like, hey, yo, let me offer you the other way. Let me offer you some information. Let me offer you some guidance. Let me offer you messages from the universe that says, there is another way. Self-sabotaging and blockages, right? So your self-sabotaging is blocking your ability to connect to other humans, to other things in life, to happiness, to joy, to yourself, to God, to spirit, to the universe, right? You're self-sabotaging by staying in your head, remaining stuck, remaining in the hole, remaining, refusing to try, whatever that is, whatever that means to you. That's what's actually blocking your happiness and your connection and your ability to be happy. Yeah, I'm done with this fucking reading, and I'm not doing another one behind it. So I'm closing up these cards to let you know, like, if you're just stuck in a rut, you know what I mean? If you're just stuck and you don't know how to fucking unstick yourself, please, God, book a personal reading with me. I would love. I only need 5 minutes to unstick you. I do. That's not a shameless plug, but yeah, you want some of this good can-do energy? Hit your sister up. I'm gonna leave it here. I love you. Again, for those of you who have challenges with my delivery, I'm sorry. Right? I could sit up here like Minnie fucking Mouse and deliver you and blow smoke up your ass. But I give a fuck more about you than blowing smoke up your ass. If I gotta arm wrestle you or gut fucking punch you so you can get the things that the universe has for you, step the fuck up. I love you, Scorpio. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.